Kids will love it.
Yeah. Tell your friends.
It produces a nice fruity foam.
Yes.
Fruity pink foam.
Right. Might get you in trouble, though, by the time you go back in your 5th grade class. So, watch out.
Kids will be having their lunch pails no time.
Lunch pails. Do kids bring lunch pails still?
I didn't bring lunch boxes.
But like the old-timey like tin with the latches?
I feel like that more kids are like just buying lunches now. I know nothing about kids, but
I don't.
I have
I'm
no
basing this
reference
on
point
no
when it comes to
information
kids.
at all,
but it's
or experience.
But it's like they want that generation wants everything right now or yesterday.
Yeah.
So I can't imagine they're like walking around with it like a sandwich.
Well, it's already made.
Right.
Yeah, I know, but
are you assuming that they actually had to make the sandwich and put it into that lunchbox?
But they're spoiled as well, so they'd be like, I don't want that sandwich. You know what I mean? So I feel like
they're
parents are
helicopter
just
parents.
Like, here's money, go buy whatever you want.
Well, that's now you're talking about lazy parents.
But they're also
helicopter parents want to be the kid's hero, so they will stay up late or get up real early to make the special lunch for special Kevin. Sorry, Kevin.
But wouldn't you be happier as a spoiled little brat kid if you could purchase whatever you wanted? I know I was always happier when I had money to get food.
No, because if you're a spoiled brat kid and you go to school, there's a limited number of things you can get.
I only want something special.
But there's a limited number of things you can get. You can, if you're a spoiled brat kid, you can tell your parents, hey, when you go to the store, make sure and pick up this for me. Here's what I want for my lunch. Right. I want some shellfish and some cocktail sauce.
With that.
Someone posted the other day, deep fried crab legs with no shell.
I think you were talking about that.
Yep, just saw it yesterday.
Really?
Yep.
I feel like I've heard that from you before. Or maybe it's the crab boil that I'm thinking of.
Yeah, that's what we were talking about.
Okay.
We were talking about Corey getting the giant 11-gallon pot.
11-gallon pot for the crab boil.
For the Schnozzcast crab boil.
Double the size of the current biggest pot we have.
This is going to be the Schnoz boil.
Oh.
Good old Schnoz boil.
Copyright Schnozzcast 2019.
Twosies.
So I'm interested though. What were the other? There was the special sauce.
It's
the sauces that Heinz brought out.
Right.
It's mayo, mustard, ranch, and ketchup, and mayonnaise and barbecue sauce.
First of all, ranch does not need to be combined with anything.
Yeah.
No.
It's called cranch.
It's called disgusting.
Yeah,
should be called ranch and pennies.
Yeah, it's cranch, mayo must, and mayo cube.
Red ranch with pennies.
Why wouldn't you call it like Maillard?
I don't know.
Why would they combine? Why would they combine any of these things? I don't understand.
I don't either. It's gross.
I feel like they missed the boat on Mustanese, I just gotta say.
You know what they need to make? They need to make a ready-to-go squeezable beer cheese that you can, that you could heat in the microwave if you wanted to.
Yeah.
But if you didn't want to, you didn't have to.
In the container?
Yes, in the container.
But you can't heat the container then put it back in the fridge.
Why? How many times have we heated up the honey? To where it's melting upon itself.
But that's honey, though.
Honey's in a special honey plastic.
Which is now in the honey.
Oh, yes, of course.
This honey's a little plasticky.
Right. They actually said honey's one of the few things that has no expiration date.
Yeah. I don't know of any other food like it.
Yeah, I don't
know. Other than dirt.
Food?
Look, if you're poor, have you not heard stories about, hey...
Being dirt poor?
Yeah, when we were poor, we ate dirt.
No, I never heard about eating dirt.
Actually, was it from Raising Arizona? We were so poor, we ate sand. You ate what? We ate sand. And that was it?
That doesn't even have any nutritional value.
Have you tried eating sand?
I've not.
Perhaps you should. Corey's crossing something over his book like, okay,
sand
eating sand.
No, that's
covered.
Know your audience.
Yep.
Damn it.
No longer have to talk about that.
I was crossing off the ketchup, mayo, and a graham cracker.
Oh,
gross.
Why a graham cracker? Like a cinnamon graham cracker?
Yes, and I asked him too, I'm like, how'd you
Why not like on a Triscuit or something?
I'm like, how'd you even come across that? What made you put ketchup and mayonnaise on a graham cracker?
Right.
He's like, I really don't know. It's something I did when I was a kid, and it was just fantastic.
Kids do a lot of stupid shit.
I'm like, that's disgusting.
Doesn't mean it should be marketed for mass consumption.
Because then even so the mustard and mayonnaise from Heinz, that was another another guy that was standing around, he's like, oh yeah, he's like, I used to have mustard and mayo sandwiches.
Right.
And I'm like, oh, with like bologna? He's like, no, just mustard and mayonnaise.
Oh, what?
I'm like, that's. Oh.
I had a cousin who ate ketchup sandwiches.
That's disgusting. One of the guys at work told me we were poor. We were poor. I'm gonna still keep going, even though I can't hear myself. We were poor, and we had salt sandwiches. I'm like, what?
What?
I don't understand what that is.
Yeah,
No, you didn't. No.
I
You
swear to
lying
God.
bastard.
I swear to God.
That's what I would have told him.
And he's like, it was where we didn't put anything on them. It was just bread, and you put salt on it for flavor, salt and pepper. And we call them salt sandwiches.
I don't buy it.
Yeah, I don't buy it either.
I don't know. It's
If you knew the guy, you might buy it.
Wow.
It seems like
They should make a peanut butter. Like double up on the butter, so it's almost like spreadable. Like where you can squeeze it.
peanut butter is
Squeeze-
spreadable.
I was like, peanut
Like
butter
squeeze
is
it out of a
spreadable.
container, like, but it's a little bit more buttery.
Now
than
you might be
peanut
onto
butter.
something there. If you could make like squeezable peanut butter that's not organic.
I don't like anything organic.
You know what I mean? Like with all the oil floating on the top.
Oh
you gotta mix it up.
no.
You just want that oil to stay in
See,
the.
'cause- no,
You
here-
want something that's more that's not as viscous as normal.
But
peanut
I
butter.
like butter in that
Yeah.
sense. My dad used to make peanut butter and jelly sandwiches, and he put butter on the bread before, and
Hot or cold?
Hot? No. Struggle,
Hot.
bust, and staying awake.
Oh, okay.
I told you.
I'd ready for another beer.
Not quite yet.
Obvious says Kool-Aid, no sugar. Don't think that's happening.
Right.
No, it has to have sugar.
All right. So we have a few segments to get through tonight. Well, we can start with pick of the week.
Yeah, that's fine.
How about
Okay.
Corey's such a team player. Corey, maybe you should spend the next week coming up with your own segment that you'd be excited about.
I'm working on that.
All right, so Danielle,
Mhm.
do you have anything you'd like to offer for pick of the week?
Daniel's sleepy corner.
I know.
Is there a particular brand of pillow that you love?
No.
Like a sleeping pill or no doze?
I don't need a
that you would
sleeping pill.
recommend?
I
My
just go
Pillow?
to sleep. Oh.
No.
All right, do you want to think about it? We can come back to you.
Yeah.
Already.
Bob, why don't you go with your pick of the week?
I'm going to go with my pick of the week. Well, first of all, following up on our challenge,
Okay.
right? I am now on episode 5 of the OA.
Wow.
But like you said, it's not a competition.
Not a close one.
No, well,
You sure?
I'm
Maybe not.
trying to figure out where they're going. I thought I had figured out, but after episode 4, now I have to go. I have to go back to the beginning.
Reevaluate some
Yeah,
things.
and I don't want you to spoil it for me.
No, of
I'm
course
just
not.
saying I'm still into
I
the show.
won't.
I'm still into the show.
We don't even shake the presents in my house for Christmas, so
Right.
definitely not telling you.
So yeah, I'm still into the show. Interested to see where it goes. I just thought I had it figured out, but I don't.
Do you like it?
Yeah, or I would have like, no, this isn't for me, man.
Is it keeping your interest?
Yeah, and it's frustrating me because I thought I had it figured out. And I don't.
But that's the beauty of it.
Yeah,
You don't want to have it figured out.
right. So how you doing? Unhappy?
Good. I think I'm on 3 or 4.
Yeah, is it
Yeah.
getting better?
Oh yeah,
Okay.
yeah. I
Good.
love it.
So stupid.
All right.
And that was Danielle's pick of the week.
So stupid.
That's true. I guess we didn't say it had to be something that you recommended. It could be something you want to warn people against. Do not watch Happy.
I just thought it. He thinks it's funny, but I thought it was stupid.
That's fair.
It's hilarious.
You don't look. The last thing you want is you two guys loving the same thing all the time. That'd be horrible.
Did you ever watch Who Framed Roger Rabbit?
Uh-huh.
Did you like it?
It was a really long time. I mean, I don't really remember it.
No. That really wasn't your era, though.
It wasn't that long after. I've seen it. It was just a long time ago,
Right.
like when it came out.
It was like me seeing the Goonies. It really wasn't my,
Right.
my time. Corey? Pick of the week?
No,
Oh, I didn't even do my pick of the week.
Oh,
I'll give you a
never-
break. I'll give you a break. Pick of the week is www.fluxblog.com. It's a great free music. It's a music blog where they have done, in the last few years, they've done like a revisiting of all the 80s every year, from 80 through 89, and for every year they break it down into the best music in that year, and they cut it up into 10 different zip files. So it's 10 different zip files per year, and all the zip files are MP3 high quality copies of the songs, and it's all totally free. So if you want to look back on some of the best stuff of the 80s or the 90s or the aughts, and you want to get some free music, you should check them out. At the end of every year, they do like a look back on the year. So if you read like Rolling Stone or something like that, and you have heard about these songs that are, top of the charts or whatever for the year, but you've not spent any money to get them, but you want to hear them, like start to finish, you can get them through FluxBlog.
Free?
So, all free.
Wow, that's awesome.
Fantastic. That's my pick.
Nick?
Yeah. So, the only thing that I could possibly say, which actually did not turn out well for me, and I'm not going to touch on that, but I'll touch on the positive part about it, is I went to KFC. Some people know I told the story too, but I went to KFC. It's not somewhere I typically go. I don't usually do fast food unless it's like Taco Bell on the way to Ray's or something. And I got their Nashville spicy fried chicken.
Really?
Yeah. And so it's some kind of spicy batter, and then they drizzle some kind of hot sauce on top of it, and then they give you like some hot pickles, like are in the box, which is like slices of pickles. It was kind of odd. I mean, I liked it, but I thought it was kind of weird. But it was actually really, really good. It was
Really?
awesome. Yeah, it was really good for KFC.
Now, you've had Gus's, right? Fried chicken?
Oh, Gus's is amazing.
How spicy is it compared to Gus's?
It's not really. It's definitely less spicier than Gus's.
Okay.
For sure. But it just has good flavor.
Okay.
I'm going to say the downside to that was you were shitting yourself for about 3 days.
No, I was not.
It's
No.
4.
No, the downside of that was that later on that night I was pretty nauseous, and I couldn't directly connect it to that, but that's all I could think of, and it might have been the hangover. But
So-
my mind was only like, oh, this is something new, so maybe it was
Right.
that. But I don't think I really don't think it was that, because it was really good. I think it was just a fluke incident kind of thing.
So eat it at your own peril.
Yeah, but I think it was good. I think it's me personally. I don't have deep fried food a lot. I mean, like if it is,
No,
it's
that's
like
fair. Okay.
not soaked in oil. You know what I
Right.
mean? But it was the flavor was spot on. I'll say that.
Okay.
If you're gonna do some impromptu KFCing, do it.
Which I don't think I've done in a long time.
Yeah. But I still think we should go back to your pickles.
Oh, the moonshine pickles. Yes, moonshine pickles.
Jalapeno.
Corey bought Old Smoky Tennessee moonshine pickles about 3 weeks ago. The Old Smoky moonshine that you can buy at the store, they just combined it with a jar of pickles, I would assume.
It's going to make an appearance on every podcast, I think, until it's gone.
They're awesome. I think they're awesome. Booze and pickles, I think that's amazing.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, but I'm sorry, Corey. So
No, I was going to say, my pick of the week, speaking of healthy foods, was some butter burgers. I
You
cooked
say
out.
speaking of healthy foods?
right.
Yes.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah, so I was making some burgers for us the other day, and happened to put them in a frying pan and toss some butter in there. Well, the butter cooked them a little faster than I expected on the one side. Macaroni and cheese I was going to make was going to take a little longer than I needed, so I just flipped the burgers over, and I'm like, oh man, these are gonna be sitting here for like 9 minutes on a very low heat. Like, I don't know if these are going to turn out good. They're might be disgusting, but I'm like, it's overheating. So I let them sit there on a very, very low heat. Got the macaroni and cheese done, flipped them back over and turned the heat back up, decently high. And God, we'll see how they turn out. Put it on the bun, add some cheese, bit into it. I was like, oh, all right. The meat just like soaked up all that butter flavor. Yeah, it was pretty good.
They were good.
What's the place home?
Culver's.
Culver's, yeah.
Yes, that's where I got the idea from.
Did you?
Yeah. Just might have used a little bit more butter than Culver's uses.
I think I put butter in the sous vide with the steak last time. It was pretty good.
In the bag?
Yep.
Really?
Yep.
Okay.
Try it. A pat. Pat or pat?
Pat.
Pat of butter. Well, I mean, it makes perfect sense. I actually start doing that every now and then when I think about it, because when you think about oh, hello. When you think about the best,
I've been up
it's okay.
since
No, it's a
6.
lot of people fall asleep when I'm talking. It's fine. No, but when you think about, Bob has done it for sure.
Oh my God, yeah.
Corey's never done it.
It's nothing personal.
Corey just gets angry. But when you think about like the best burger you ever had, it's usually at a bar, and they're never cooking it on an open grate. They're never like, oh, hang on 1 second, let's go out to the grill. It's always on the flat heat source.
Yeah.
And a lot of times they put like oil or water, and then they cover it up.
Yeah.
Because all the fat and everything doesn't drip down, it all stays, so which is probably why it's so fantastic. So adding fat like butter would only make it better.
It was pretty good.
Whoa.
Could you pass me one of those on the left? There should be like a draft Guinness can.
You got it.
Thank you, sir.
My goodness.
Thank you.
Old Smoky. Well, that sound you're hearing is the nitro switch.
Oh boy.
Oh boy. We are literally, I think, one step away from becoming a stew podcast. Oh. So I happened to check.
Yeah, you haven't checked?
Happened to check. And there is no Stew Talk podcast. But there is a Talk Stew podcast.
Yeah, I've heard of that.
Hosted by Reggie Hayes.
Talk stew.
Yeah, it has nothing to do with stew.
Is everything okay?
No, it's not.
Didn't somebody else used to host that?
You thinking Talk Soup?
Little baby
Oh,
fingers.
yes.
Yeah, but this guy did a podcast. He called it Talk Stew.
Gotcha.
Not listen to it. I'm sure it's amazing. Even though it's misleading and he doesn't talk about stew at all.
I don't like that.
Yeah, me neither.
I would rather they talked about stew.
Of course, many people are like, oh, how come you guys don't talk about noses very much?
That's true.
Danielle?
No, thank you.
Alrighty. There was an NPR. NPR did a podcast episode about 7 years ago dedicated to stew. That's the only one.
When
So,
it happen again?
Yeah, if you drive a panel van and you love podcasts,
You make pizza
you might be onto something there.
and
with this
begrudgingly
talk.
employ minors.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Watch your drippings in the jar.
I have an idea.
Hmm.
Let's hit another segment, and this will directly involve Danielle.
The one you talked about earlier?
Has to.
No,
Oh,
different one.
okay.
It's a segment we like to call "What's on Bob's Shelf."
Ooh. Wow. This is going to involve Danielle?
Yeah,
I get to pick.
you can pick anything.
Oh, we already opened. I was like, did we open that box? We did.
Yeah.
That's your hat.
That's right.
Yeah.
Your amazing Crocodile Dundee hat.
What's in that one?
This one?
Yeah. The box inside of the box?
I thought we talked about this. We talked about what it was.
Is it a sewing kit? Because that's what it looks like.
Does Bob know?
Yeah.
There's a bunch of pencils on the bottom. Oh, do I get to open it?
Yeah, this is the involving you part.
This is this waking me up part.
Exactly.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, it's not a box. Oh, it's Jenga with words on it. And pencils and erasers.
Is it beer Jenga?
I mean, probably not.
No, it was for my kids when they were little.
Yeah. Tell us one place you'd want to go.
Hawaii. Oh.
By the way, this was before they had Jenga with that shit in there. They
Oh, Bob,
stole my
stop.
fucking idea.
Stop it.
This is.
Act like your favorite animal.
What did Jack act like?
Oh, I don't know. Couldn't tell you.
Obviously didn't play it very often with your kids.
Say a roller coaster name.
Who created these?
Me.
What's your favorite sport? They don't all have them on there.
No, that would be cheating. That way, it's a surprise.
Act like a crazy person.
My personal favorite.
This was before.
I'd say not too PC, but
No, not at
no,
all.
no wonder why Jenga didn't fit. No wonder why Jenga didn't go along with your idea.
Like a mentally unstable
No,
man.
this was before mental limitations. Where
Yeah.
This is a good one too.
it's a disease, Bob.
Whistle like a train.
Because it was back when you're teaching your kids how to whistle.
Right?
When?
That's
What?
what you teach your
What,
kids.
is that a period?
Yeah.
My mom can't whistle.
There's a period where kids don't know how to whistle.
Well, there's a period where people don't know how to whistle because my mom doesn't know how to whistle.
Right. Well, someone clearly didn't put the time in.
No, they really didn't.
Put the time and effort
She gets
in.
really angry when I whistle, and I'm like, "Don't be pissed because I can whistle."
See, it's already caused familial strife.
It really
and a
has.
rift between you and your mother.
It really has.
Yeah, well,
Anytime
that's
I whistle.
exactly what I was trying to avoid.
So how do you? Could we go through the steps of how you teach someone how to whistle?
You're too young. You gotta have an open mind.
I do have an open mind.
It's like
But you
it's like
teach
Peter
young
Pan.
people.
You gotta be a kid to do that. You have to have a kid's brain,
what-
a kid's imagination.
No, but you're the one
You're
teaching.
too old and jaded.
But you told me I'm too young.
That's how I was
Sorry,
confused.
too
on-
old.
There we
My
go.
bad.
Okay.
There.
Oh, just got bummed out.
There's quack like a duck.
That's-
Someone was spending time with you. You could quack, you could whistle. I mean, was it your mom?
I just can do
Were you
impressions.
raised by wolves?
Yeah, no one was like, okay, Nick, this is gonna be the Donald impression. Just something I did.
I thought this might be kind of a letdown, but I feel like Danielle was pretty pleased with finding the Jenga.
I can't read what this one says. I don't even know what that. What's the skipper zip rhyme? I also thought it said stripper at first too. So
Oh no, it's the skipper zip rhyme.
what the heck is that?
It's
I knew it wasn't
it's a-
stripper.
it's
This was
a-
for your kids.
Well,
It's
you
a-
never know.
You're too old to be.
It's a rhyme that
explaining
it's a rhyme that I used to know that they really like to hear, and I can't remember what it was.
That's not helpful.
Skipper zip rhyme.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was like an alliterative rhyme where everything sort of flowed, and probably ended up with skipper zip.
Interesting.
It's not like I didn't make. I'm not taking
Did
credit. I
did
didn't
all
make
that
it
stuff,
up.
Did all that stuff make it out of the box?
What do you mean?
Did you ever use it?
Yeah, I used it all the time.
Would Jack know more than you would?
See, that's where I asked my kids and all that. So when they were kids,
Yeah.
I played 2 CDs probably more than any other ones. I played like Bugs Bunny on Broadway, and I played John Lithgow had this album full of like kids songs he did with like a big band. It was called Singing in the Bathtub. They loved it. I played it like every day for I don't know how long. So you would think like I still remember the songs now. I could tell you the lyrics to almost every song on that album just because I listened to it so often.
Mm-hmm.
I was listening to a podcast. I was listening to Mark Maron's podcast, his WTF podcast, and he actually had John Lithgow on there. and Cecilia happened to be in the room, and I'm like, hey, do you recognize this guy's voice? He's like, no. I go, it's John Lithgow. I don't know who that is, Dad. I go, we listened to his CD with his music, like Singing in the Bathtub, Nobody Loves You Better Than Your M-O-double-M-Y. You remember that song? She's like, no, I don't remember that at all.
So why is it double boxed?
Saving space.
Okay.
I don't know.
There's only pencils and erasers at the
I've
top.
got this Tupperware container that I just don't know what to do with. And it's taking up a lot of space. Let's put the Jenga box
Put the
in.
Jenga box there. Yeah. That's exactly it.
Yes.
Someday we might get through the entire shelf. The entire
What's on Bob's shelf?
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Yeah? You awake now?
Nope.
No?
Hey guys, we've just heard what's on Bob's shelf. One more time.
Blue's Clues?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
All right.
Finally.
My kids were not big Blue's Clues.
Corey's big into the
They
band.
were, maybe they were, but I
right.
didn't watch it with them.
That's a good song.
You've been chuckling over there across the table for like the last 15 minutes.
I don't even know the male song.
What's on your mind, sir?
Nothing.
Nothing?
No.
You sure?
Pretty positive.
All right. Nothing you want to talk about? You got a lot of stuff written down that pad there.
There's one more thing we can talk about before. Let's see. We're going on.
Yeah, I was gonna say how long are we?
We're on hour 20 right now.
Ooh.
So if we want to take a break after
Ooh.
this.
We could. This is just a question. I'd really like to do this other segment. I was thinking it might be, well, maybe it's as a radio play. Maybe it's better to do it not in the Facebook Live. We'll save it for later.
It's up to you.
And yep, I just decided.
Save
Yeah.
it for
Yeah.
After Facebook Live. Second.
Okay.
Take a break.
Yeah.
Well, while someone's still here.
Oh, right.
So.
Why are you going to talk about this?
So I've recently found it hilarious too. Every time Danielle goes to hit me or whatever.
I don't hit him. I
Well, let's
poke.
categorize it as being. Now, how are you?
Oop.
Poke me with your finger, like you would poke Corey. Are you fucking kidding me?
No, I
So
think
you
it's a
touched
lie.
my arm?
I feel like that's a lie.
Okay.
Or I lightly pinch him.
Not like a Keegan pitch.
No, God, no.
Okay. All right.
So
She did that to me once. I thought I was going
Corey.
to die.
Yeah.
Yes.
No, he's not in an abusive relationship.
So
Wink your right eye.
Wink your left eye.
Why did we both go to the wink?
he was